They told you to study hard, get good grades, follow the rules, pick a stable career, join a reputable company, and stay there. That was the formula for what they called job security. Do this and your future will be safe. But let's pause for a second. Have you ever met someone who did all of that and still got laid off? I have. You have. We all have. Because job security, as they sold it to us, was never real. It wasn't a promise, it was a narrative, a convenient story told to keep people in place. What they called security was actually dependency, the comfort of a predictable paycheck. The illusion that if you just stayed loyal, the system would protect you. But protection has a price. And in this case, the price was your autonomy. Let's understand how this story took root. In the post-war era, our parents or grandparents lived in a world that rewarded long-term loyalty. Companies needed people, skills were local, markets were slower. There was stability, yes, but also stagnation. And yet, that era created the myth that if you give your life to a job, it will give you a future. That myth stuck. But we don't live in that world anymore. Today, you're not just competing with your peers. You're competing globally, across borders and time zones. You're competing with automation, with AI, with business models that change overnight. And yet we cling to the idea of stability like it still exists. As if the next job, the next title, the next salary hike will finally make us safe. It won't. Because the truth is this, the market is not sentimental. The economy has no loyalty. And your role, no matter how senior, is only safe until it's not. You are one reorganization, one funding cut, one algorithm away from becoming a cost to be reduced. Look around. In 2020, millions of so-called permanent employees were let go during the pandemic. As some of you might know, I was one of them. In 2023, some of the world's biggest tech companies laid off thousands. Many of those people had elite degrees, top ratings, and glowing feedback. Still gone. Not because they were bad at their jobs, but because the company needed to pivot. So where was their job security? It didn't exist, because security isn't given. It's built. And the only real security today is your ability to adapt, to stay relevant, to build leverage beyond your title. That means learning how to think, how to create, how to communicate, how to solve problems people actually care about. It means not just doing your job, but becoming someone others want to work with, learn from, or hire, even if your current job ends tomorrow. But here's the problem. Schools didn't teach us that. They taught us obedience, not adaptability. They taught us to wait for instructions, not create opportunities. So now we have a generation of intelligent, capable professionals who feel stuck. Afraid to speak up, afraid to pivot, afraid to ask for more because they've internalized the idea that staying in one place is safer than taking a risk. Let me tell you plainly. If you're still looking at your job as your safety net, you're looking in the wrong direction. Your real safety lies in how well you understand the game and how prepared you are to play it on your own terms. That means building your reputation, not just your resume. It means investing in your skills, not just your position. It means asking hard questions like, what do I bring to the table that can't be automated? Who knows my work outside my company? If this job disappeared, do I have momentum or am I starting from zero? If you can't answer those questions confidently, then no title, no package, and no company can truly protect you. Because what you have is not a job, it's a trap. The antidote is not to become paranoid. The antidote is to become proactive. Start seeing your job as a tool, not an identity. Use it to learn. Use it to build relationships. Use it to prepare for what's next. Because something is always next. This is not about freelancing or quitting. This is about mental independence. It's about knowing that you can stay, not because you have to, but because you want to. And that difference changes everything. It changes how you negotiate. It changes how you show up. It changes what you tolerate. So stop asking, is this job secure? Start asking, am I secure without this job? Because the new safety is not in being stationary. It's in being strategic. It's not in avoiding change. It's in being ready for it. In a world that moves this fast, the people who win are not the ones who play safe. They're the ones who build the power to walk away. And that power doesn't come from fear. It comes from clarity. So the next time someone tells you to play it safe, smile politely, but remember this: comfort is not the goal, clarity is. And once you have that, you stop chasing security and start creating it. That, more than any policy or paycheck, is your real safety net. What did you think of the video? Do you agree with my take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.
Find your unique value, let it free. Stand tall, rise up, be who you wanna be. Your story matters, sing it loud and clear. You got that spark, ignite it without fear.